Kai from Flamenco Explained, and today we're going to talk for just a minute about alzapua. And I'm going to assume here that you've done some alzapua, but you don't quite have it down yet. And I'm going to talk about some of the things that you want to pay attention to make it work better. The important thing about alzapua is that it's always a rest note followed by a down and an upstroke. But the timing of all of these, and whether you start with the note or the down up and then play the note, those will change depending on what bailo you're in, what tempo you're going, what the subdivision is. So one of the things to pay attention to is how do you start an alzapua, and really pay attention to where your thumb needs to be, what string it needs to be on, and what you're doing. So I'm going to take this tangos falseta, which is 16th notes, and it starts on the upbeat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3. So that's one kind of alzapua where we start with the rest stroke, and in this case we have this slur which gives our thumb a little break. That's one kind. Later in the same falseta we have this, right? So it's down, up, note, note. So same thing, but instead of starting with the single note, we're starting with the down, up, note, down, up. So the first thing to pay attention to is, am I starting with my rest stroke or with my flicking? It's very rare to start with the upstroke. So it's almost always downstroke, upstroke, and then rest stroke, or the rest stroke and then the down, up. A very common little figure that you'll hear is this. Taka, 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 tam, before you start to move in the left hand. So you might hear this and that kind of phrase. So before it actually moves, there's a moment of taka, 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 boom. So in this case, down, up, note, and now the slurs begin. So those are two really common ways to phrase and start alzapua. The other one is in triplets, where you actually get a down and up and a note, or a note and a down and up in a beat. A really slow example of that would be in Soleá. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, downbeat of the next beat. So we're starting with the downstroke, and that's the down beat. To take that to the other extreme at a really fast version of that, where we're doing triplets, 12, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, something like this. Right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. That's exactly the same phrasing as this, but at a much faster clip. Right, so it's all the same technique, down, up, note, or note, down, up. But the thing you want to pay attention to get really good at this is, what is the rhythm? Am I in triplets, or am I in 16th notes, and am I in 8th notes, or do I start with down, up, followed by the note? If you can get a handle on hearing all of these things, doing them will become a lot easier.